Hello, welcome to day 3 of the copywriting challenge with Boss Uzi, Uzoma, or Ranibu. And today we're going to be talking about a very interesting topic. And if you're ready, let's get straight into it. So, will AI take your job as a copywriter? You know, there's a big thing out there right now. Everybody's talking about AI, how AI is doing marvelous things. And as copywriters, as a copywriter, a potential copywriter, you're thinking, if AI is there, how can I actually dominate? Well, in this class, in this particular episode of the challenge, I'm going to be showing you some incredible things that would actually blow your mind. These are the people AI will make jobless. Number one, people who don't use AI, people that are lazy, people who don't understand prompting, and people who will just copy and paste. How to use AI to become a very good copywriter. So one of the best ways to use AI to become a very good copywriter is to research, is to actually use it for research. And today we are going to be using a particular AI tool to do this explanation. Now we are going to be writing a full copy. Remember in the last video, I told you how to write a headline and hook. Today, we are going to be writing a body of a copy and CTA. I'm also going to be writing hooks and headline with AI. So are you ready? Let's get straight into it. Now, I'm going to be giving you, remember there are columns that need to be filled here. Number one, we have the title columns. That is, what are we writing on? Secondly, the headlines. Thirdly, the hook and the body. So we're going to be using this software or an application. It's called ChatGPT. If you go to your browser, you can just type openai.com or you can just type chatgpt.com. So you can always go there, and I'm sure you can even download it in your phone. So right now we want to write a copy. So I'm going to prompt ChatGPT. I want to write a full copy as practical for my students. Imagine you were my Upwork clients. Kindly give me a copywriting job brief. So the first thing when you get a job is you're going to get something called a job brief. Understand? You're going to get a job brief. So this is what you need to do. So this is a job brief that I got. The job title is sales copywriter needed to craft a high converting landing page for digital marketing course. And this is the job description. Hello, I want to run a small but growing digital marketing agency, and I'm currently looking to launch an online course titled Social Media Profit System. We are looking for experienced creative copywriters to write this landing page that converts visitors into paying students. Now, what we need, number one, we want a full landing page copy that will be used to drive traffic from Facebook and Instagram ads. The copy should be persuasive, emotionally engaging, and written with conversation in mind. You can see. So this is what the client wants. So page sessions include headlines, subheadlines. This is what the client wants. This is what they call what? A job brief. This is what they call a job brief. So when a customer, somebody employs you, this is what they kind of give you. They give you this. Your job is to like build the whole job brief so that you can actually, when you're done with it, you can document it in your portfolio. So we're going to use AI to write everything. And you can see now, because of you are using AI has already helped us to do many things. So, but normally we are the one that is supposed to have create all these things. are the ones that are supposed to create, especially this one, especially target audience, we are the ones that are supposed to write it. Although the customer will actually provide this information when you go for more clarity. So the market target is young professionals and entrepreneurs aged to 20 to 25, interested in making money online, likely active on Facebook, TikTok. So if you have this kind of job, what would you do? What do you do? You understand? So the name of the course is the social media profit system. So your job is now to, maybe this is the client. Imagine you are the client. What are the benefits of this program? So one of the ways to become a successful copywriter is to ask questions, especially to your clients, because if you don't ask questions, you will fumble. So this is your client is going to provide this information for you. You can, if you ask your client, your client can vocally provide this information for you. So you can see the guy just gave us, he wants to write a project on social media profit system, and he did not tell us about the benefit of the program, but we asked, and when we asked, the benefit of this program: monetize your social media skills, set up a blueprint, no period knowledge. Okay, the next thing I'll now need to ask the client is how much how much is this program? You can see how much is this program so that we can create a copy. Now you can see as your Upwork client, here's how I would respond. The social media profit system cost is priced at 25,000 naira or 30,000 naira. We intentionally kept it affordable for anyone serious, blah blah blah. This is what the customer gave you. You can see the customer has already even written his copy by himself. Now, the next thing you want to do right now, you have this information. Your job is to go back to your job brief, and you need to write all these things. You need to write all these things. See what a sales letter will comprise of: a headline, subheadline, hook, intro, course overview, what they will learn, who this is for, about the instructor, testimonial, the guarantee, call to action. So what I'll do right now is I'll just copy all this here and copy all this here. In fact, I'll start copying from here. I'll start copying from here. I'll just copy all this here and paste it here. Use the information below to craft a compelling sales letter. Let me call it sales copy for this product. Now, let me compelling. Now, this is what a normal copy and paste user will do. But a real copywriter that has gone through education would actually use the PAS framework to write this copy. Now, we are going to give it, here's the details. Here is the details. Now, I already sent it all the whole details. So listen, this ChatGPT is going to use all these details here to write this copy for us. So we are going to evaluate. Now look at it. Look at the copy it's writing for us. Tired of watching others make money on social media while you are just scrolling? Discover the proven system. You can see this is the headline. Tired of XYZ, discover the proven system to start earning from Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. Even if you have, remember what we said about the words. Remember what we said about the hook. You understand? So let me tell you what this is doing for us. This is a headline. This is a headline, and this is a sub headline because we gave it an information here. We gave it an information here, headline and sub headline. So it's giving us two headline. So you if you actually follow day two well, you find out that we actually used this. We actually talked about this. Discover the proven system to start inning blah blah blah. Remember, and if you were to check which formula we use, which headline and formula we use the words the proven blueprint formula. They used it for this one. Now, the first one is tired of, they use the curiosity headline formula for this one. So now let's go to the hook. You are always online, but your bank account doesn't show it. You spend hours, blah, 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 on social media, blah, blah, blah. So now this is beautiful. This is beautiful as a copywriter, is also almost good. But guess what? There is no emotional connection here. There is no emotional connection here. This is supposed to be a very, very hook. Remember what I said? A hook is what connects the headline and the words and the offer and the body of a copy. So this is supposed to be a hook. Meanwhile, you are wondering how are you going? This is good, but what is lacking in this hook is that this hook doesn't have words. It doesn't have emotional story. So what do we do here? Let me show you. But let's also check other places of this copy. So what you will learn in this course, so you can see, introducing the social media profit system, blah, 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 number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What you learn, everything is good. Everything is perfect. But who is this course perfect for? Meet the instructor, Daniel Akin. He's just giving us a demo person. What people are saying about this program, blah, 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 blah. Enroll now and get these free bonuses, blah, blah, blah. Very good. You can see how copywriting and AI works hand in hand. But guess what? If you use this copy to actually attract a customer or for somebody to buy something for you, that person will not be so captivated. So what I'm going to do right now, I'm going to copy this. I'm going to post it here. I'm going to tell it everything in this copy is almost good, except for the hook. It lacks emotional connection. Kindly tell a story of Shadi, a 19-year-old. Now let's check the target audience. Now let's look at the target audience. This target audience will actually help us craft a very better hook. So the target audience is what? From 20 to 25. Good. Let's talk about let's talk about Shadi, who is 20 years old. Tell a story of Shadi, a 20-year-old jam bites who struggles, who has struggled, who struggled to gain admission, but all effort was wasted. She wanted to start making money since she almost gave up on the university. So she stumbled on this exact framework that changed her life completely. Completely. This framework is responsible for changing. Framework is responsible for helping her in over over overlords 3 million naira in profits just by leveraging the power of social media. So now I'm going to send this, and I'll tell ChatGPT, replace this narrative and expand on it more. Replace this narrative as the hook, and expand on it. So guess what? I'm going to what? Then let's also look at the call to action of this copy. So let's look at the call to action. Although we're not yet to talk about now, this call to action is very, very vague. Get started for just 20,000 naira. And I'll now tell it for the call to action, um, make wait, let's even check whether they provided the account number or something. Okay. Okay, they said click the link. Okay, the call to action is okay because you are not providing any. So let's just change the hook. So we send it here, and the ChatGPT says, here's a revised version of your hook intro, replacing the previous one. So let's read. So let's read. So they've already given us this. The hook is great. Fix it into the copy and give me the full copy at once. So I'm going to send this. So let's see what it does for us. So tired of blah blah blah, tired of watching blah blah blah. Now, as a copywriter, after you're done with this, the next thing you need to do is to copy all the things that this thing has given you, and copy it. And what do you do next? You actually create a folder. You actually go to your Google Docs. And paste it over there. Create a new document, then paste what you have there. So guess what? I just pasted what I have here. So this will help me just to let me make it more clearer to you for everyone. So this is my full copy. And it's very, very concise. I'm going to drop the link to this particular copy in the description so that you can see it. So you can see this is it. So ladies and gentlemen, this is it. And let's go back to our slide. So you can see what we did. We wrote a full copy, a good title, a good headline, a good hook, a good body, and that is it. So ladies and gentlemen, if you got value from this one, this is the day 3. If you got value from this, type done in the comment section. And I want you to actually do something for me again. Write a full copy using AI for any brand. I'm going to be needing it in the discussion group. So what you just do is to send me the link to your full copy. So what you do is is you go to your Google Docs and go to this place called share. When you click on share, when you click on share, I'll save it. You save it, then you change it from restricted to anyone with the link. And you copy it for me and you send it to the WhatsApp group for me. So I'm going to like look at everybody's copy. I'm going to look at your copy, and this is just a way to write a copy with AI. Now, one thing I would like to tell you is that you know AI can actually do a lot for you. AI can actually do a lot for you, and um it's very, very good as a copywriter to, regardless of being a copywriter, you have AI and all these things. It's very good to actually be in a community whereby you can also work with other copywriters. One of the ways to actually grow is to actually be in a community that would actually sharpen your growth. So if you're interested in actually joining the copywriting community, my copywriting community, yes, it's not paid, but it's not free, but it is highly restricted. It's not just for everybody. If you're not interested in paying for anything, you don't want to join any mentorship group or anything, then it is not for you. But if you're serious about taking your copywriting skills to the next level, learn how to use AI, learning how to write copywriting raw, learning sales and marketing techniques so that you can stand the chance to actually contend for excellence in any field, all you just need to do is to join the wait list. I'm going to be dropping the link to the wait list in the group in the description of this video. So if you're interested in actually learning copywriting and joining a community, then you can join my community. But nevertheless, if you're not interested, no pressure. And the community is not free, it's paid, but trust me, it's a community of like-minded people. Me, just having a lot of people to evaluate your copy, tips on how to get jobs, how to deliver the jobs, and a lot of things that you will not get from probably a random setting, just like the ones you're going to find online. Even this boot camp, even this free 5-day challenge is enough. But if you want to join a community, you say iron sharpens iron. Good communication. He said, evil communications corrupt good manner. Therefore, good communication words will actually help you to think well. You said the gathering of the wise is where you should be, so that you're also going to be like a wise man. If there are 7 wise people in a particular environment and you're among them, then there are actually 8 because you're one of them. It is who you flock around with that determines who you are. So if you want to flock around highly intelligent copywriters, then join the waitlist so that you can actually get first-hand access to my program when I open the opportunity to enroll. With that being said, remember what I said, click done, drop a full copy, and send me the link so that I'll evaluate, and see you in the next video.